All the world over. The beautiful Emma just left the building. I left not for the building, left the room. She just got me a new car cover for the car. You know, when the snow's coming. So the lad said, get a car cover for snow because it'll ruin your car. It could be, we could be getting frozen in. You remember when the beast from the northeast, not Decker Higgy, the beast from the northeast was here, I don't know, 6 years ago, so I think. I was snowed in, well, snowed in, it was snowing at the house. It was like absolute, it looked like glass on the front. The wheels were just spinning around, no one can get off. So the gritters couldn't get into the streets because it was that bad. I don't know if you remember it. And I was in the house for about 10 days, couldn't get out. Having to go to the shop, walk to the shop like on the grass, walking on the road, you couldn't do it, people slipping all over. Rich Tea Biscuit, 78, Evening Sun, hope you're okay. And everyone in the chat, Mr. Pete, how are you, Mr. Pete? How are you, Bright? I'm good, mate. Monty 16 Valves, evening. 13 on, don't forget to push the like buttons. Last night's show was amazing. Everyone said loved it. All the old stories about in the prison. Still got a few more. You know, you think, oh, I should have said that one, should have that. So I'll always add them back in, you know, the next day. So Darren Dennis. Hello, Darren Dennis. Come on, where are you all? It's freezing. You should be all in the house, sat here, watching Uncle Brian on the telly, telling you all the stories in the day and making your night a good night. Everyone, I'm John Usher. Hello, John. Hope you're well. I just want to wait for a few more coming on, guys, if you don't mind. 27 in the chat, 26. Come on, guys. Push the like buttons. I know some of these are on televisions, but if you've got the like buttons, it means you like the challenge. So you push the like button, so the thumbs up. It does the trolls' heads in. They see like 50, 60 likes in every single show. And it means we're doing well. That means people are, obviously, every night we're on and we're entertaining people every night. So the show looks better and better for more and more people to join. But don't forget to join the channel, subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. We don't charge anything for we don't charge anything. We do it for free. And the reason why I'm not on talking and having 1,000 people is because I'm not calling people all the time. I'm trying to help people and tell them stories in the day, what really happened, and the versions I give you the truth, because I was here. I'm fucking 59 in December, a couple of weeks' time. So I was around in them days, and the Duffy days, the Viv Graham days, your Eddie Brooks, they're all still friends of mine, the ones that are still alive. Your Peter Rose passed away, your little Kev Hours, your Bam Bam's been shot to death, your Speedy Bam Bam passed away, but he was involved in quite a few shootings in the year, so Bam Bam great, like, but he was like one of my partners in crime, as you want to call it. He's been killed. So he's died. And then Peter O got stabbed to death. Lee Duffy got stabbed to death. Speedy was shot to death. He was shot with a double-barrel shotgun through the car. Mark Sears from Redcar shot to death. How there was more shootings. People talking. You wouldn't be able to do it now, Brian, what you used to do then. No, you would. Because there was more shootings then. There was more people, more game then. And now, all the other little shit houses were nice now. Standing with knives, so it was 20 and 30 in the gang. That's what they are now. They're not fucking proper fighters where you'd have a fight on the field 1-on-1. But there was more people shot in the late 80s and the early 90s than ever. And it was only when the gun crime came out, if you got caught with a firearm and you got caught with bullets, you got life off, you could get like a 15, 20-year sentence. So there wasn't ever more shootings in the old days. People, loads more. You can see the papers when you read them. You go to the Middlesbrough Gazette. Papers in Liverpool and Manchester, all of them, you can see there was more shootings and more people killed than ever. You know, every other day somebody was getting killed and shot around here. But now it's nice. It's just nice. You never hear the shootings. That'd be very, very rare to hear the shootings, unless they're the elite people or the little crazy crank or the terrorists in the streets. So there was a lot more gang shootings and there was a hell of a lot more gang battles in the street because the cameras have come now. That's what stopped people selling drugs as well. And also the laws have come out where you can't, you get caught with the top of 50, 60 grand car, they go, where have you got the money for that? If you can't produce the goods like where you've got it from, oh, well, my mum bought it, or my dad bought it, or worked at British Steel, saved up for it, or got a loan for it. If you can't prove where you got it, it's called assets of crime, so they take everything off you. They don't just take your car, they come into your house and say, well, where do you get this £5,000 table? Where do you get your £10,000 settee? If you say, for instance, where do you get your 25, 30 grand kitchen built in? So, because you're a drug dealer, you're full of gold chains and rings and all that, and 40, 50 grand car, and another 40, 50 grand car, and you've never done a day's work in your life, you lived in a £300,000 house, they just take it off, So it's no good. It's your John's shirt, okay, Mr. Peter, now. Yeah, just freedom. Hello, son. You're okay. So it's a different world now. There's that many police involved now. Nowadays, it was like once you were a criminal, you were on that fence and you stayed there, or you were in that lane. You didn't go, oh, I'm a criminal. Oh, I've been caught. I'll jump in the police lane. Oh, what it is, officer. If I tell you this, can you let me off? I'll jump back in the criminal lane. I'll jump back in the police lane. You get them fucking rats like that. They're all like that. 90% of them now. 90% of people who get caught with somebody else will grass the door up now. You never had that loyalty and respect. No, you'd rather die or get shot. You need people try to kill you, and you still wouldn't fucking make statements against them. I've had it multiple times where they've tried to kill me, or jumped me in gangs and chopped me up and hit me with bars and stabbed me and broke my nose and hit me and shot me and fucking still never fucking made a statement. You don't do it because the life we chose, and that's it. You live by the sword, like Duffy said. You die by the sword, and that's what we do. But you don't get people like me, old school now. They're all the new ones. As soon as they get, they're great at giving it, and as soon as they get boom, fuck off, and the jaw broke. He broke my jaw off for saying to make statements for because they get compensation now. Well, we went into all that shit. You got beat, you lick your wounds, go away, come back and have another fight with someone. If they beat you again, you might have a third fight, and if they beat you the third time, you just shake your hand because you think, well, if I had 3 goals, I'm not going to beat him fight at 4, 5, 6, or 7. He's a better fighter, we just move on. But that doesn't happen. I've loads of fights with people, top fighters. Nearly all the fighters I've beaten, most of the top fighters I've beat, have never been beat off anyone else. They've only been beat off me. So that shows you the record what I've got for fighting. All the top fighters that fought, nearly everyone I fought, the top ones I'm on about, had never been beat by like Dave Williams, people from like fucking Red Card, like people like that, people from all over the place, top fighters from Newcastle, Sunderland, all over. I've fought them and beat them, and they've never been beat to this day by anyone else. So that shows you. That's what Eddie Buick said. He said the people you beat have been unbeatable, they're like unbeatable fighters, but you beat them all. So that's not me being big headed. That's just me just telling the truth back in the day. So right, we worked on the doors. Me and Cook used to work in. I thought about the doors and it's going to go into the football hooligan bit, so they come to the doors. So worked on the doors and I went to John Black in Spennymoor, but I worked in Red Car Fest. I got my first job in Leo's, like I told you, and I moved into the other clubs and that in Red Car. So we were there and we used to look after. We used to work on a Sunday for Cookies. 2 sisters. They used to have a pub called the. As soon as I come on with us, we'd run. It's all right upstairs. It's warmer up there than it is down. So we used to go in there on a Sunday, and it was a place near Mass. I can't remember the name of it now. The Merlin, that was it. The Merlin pub. Beautiful. Everyone from Redcar goes to it. They all have the meals on Sunday. So we used to look after the nightclub the pub on the night. It was up to 11, 12. So we were working in there, and we met a lad called Gary. He owned it, and he had another club in York. So we used to do it on a Sunday, and every time there was not a bit of trouble. He loved it. There was no trouble in the pub. So it'd be like 200 people get in that pub. Probably maybe sit 100 people for sitting for meals. And there was no trouble when we were on the door, me and Cockerill. So we used to work on other doors, like downtown in Stockton. We worked on doors in Billingham, worked in doors in Spennymoor. So we worked on multitude of places, maybe in a 20-mile radius. We were all over. So there was trouble at one door. 2 or 3 of us would jump in the car and drive to that club and back them up. There was like 20 or 30 of these wrecking crew come in, or Red Casuals. So when I lived in Redcar and I got my first job in the door, there was a gang there called the Red Casuals with Mick Smith. He was a great bodybuilder. He was massive in that. When I first started training, I was only 12 stone. I was like that. He went, "Oh, what it is," he said at me Uncle John's. What it is, he said, but you've done good. You've done good. You might put another 1 or 2 stone, but you haven't got the frame to carry it. You'll never get to like 16, 17 stones. You haven't got the frame, son. But you've done well, coming from like 10, 8, 9 stone to get to like 12 stone. You've done really good, but you just haven't got the shoulder genetics and you haven't got the legs, fucking legs. I said, I'm going to have the biggest legs. My legs will be bigger than Arnold. They all started laughing at me in this house. And 4 or 5 years later, seeing them, I put on, in 6 years, I put on from 12 stone when I started at 18. I think it was it 6 years? 6 years, I put 12 stone on, 2 stone a year. And he seen me in the pub and he went, "Can I just shake your hand?" So he said, I said, I feel like eating my own words now. He said, "I can't believe how big you are. You're fucking massive." I said, "Remember I told you about my legs?" So I had a pair of shorts underneath. I told him, joggies down. I went, look at them and went, fucking can't believe the size of them. They were massive, like 36.5-inch thighs. Pumped in the gym, they were 37 inches. They were like, well, you've seen them in the videos. And he was like, I can't believe how big you are. I just can't believe how you've got that. So my genetics weren't great. It was just persevering every day, training twice a day, non-stop training, never missing the gym, eating fucking 10 meals a day, going to bed every night at a certain time when everyone was out drinking and partying and stuff. No drink, no drugs, no nothing. So the last time I had a drink was 26, 27. 24 I had one, and 26 I had one. That was only 2 times I had it. Since I was a kid, never had nothing. So anyway, Gary says to us, Brian, did you come through and work? Because there's a big do on. The playoffs, they were Leeds United, which is right near York, and the York Rugby Club, but another rugby club was playing as well. So they were in both in the playoffs. So there was these 2 rugby clubs, York and another club, and then there was Leeds United playing somebody else in when you only go in the playoffs to go up. And anyway, we goes to York. It's about 50 miles from where we live. So we goes. York sees Gary, and in York there's 365 pubs. I don't know who he is now. My other mate works there called Ian Dunbar. He's fucking thing comes on every night. I don't know why it comes on. It does my head in. Cloud. What cloud are you on about? You fucking idiot thing. Oh yeah. Later. Wait. For fuck's sake. My hands are that bad. Another damage my hands. I don't touch it. I'm fucking struggling to get it off. Fucking eat that mouse. Kill that mouse. I'm going to get a cat for that mouse. Anyway, so don't forget push like buttons. Only 8 on. 54 people on. Only 8 put the thumbs up. So we decided to go. We go to go to York. We're going to get good money for staying the full day, like 60 quid each, which is a lump of money in them days because you really used to get like 20 quid a night or something. So we've gone through, and it's Saturday. Was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. I think it was a Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember the day now. So we goes through. Don't there, you're fucking young, about what, 20-odd-year-old. So we goes through, and he takes us through in the car. So when you got to there, it's all obviously fucking the old buildings and everything, Vikings and stuff. So we goes in, and then you open these gates, big gates. We goes to get the car. We put the car in the car park at the back of the pub. It was called the Cross Keys. The Cross Keys or the Railway Keys. Cross Keys or Railway Keys. Did the railway? It was a railway. There's a railway there where they've got all the trains. All different old-fashioned ones and stuff. It was right there. So he said, "Oh, it's a really smart club and all that." So we goes in. I think it was a Sunday. I'm sure it was a Sunday. So we goes in. So we goes in, and we just had like casual clothes on. Just casual. So we stood on the door just to let people in and out, open the door for people and stuff. So we stood there, and we goes in. There was a family. It was an oldish man, but not 60, woman. Like a family, the mum, dad, they were all rugby supporters, and there was Leeds United fans in there at the same time. So, and there was a bit of friction going off. Anyway, this fucking lad was about 6'5", 6'6". I'm 6'3", but my boots are probably 6'4", because a little bit higher when the segs in. I used to wear my boots. Always wear army boots on the door, so if you couldn't slip, rubber soles. But I used to put the segs in the back of the heel. So anyway, on the door. He comes in, I'm standing at East Road, just like that thing with our said to the police. Anyway, they comes in, and it was just him and this other lad, but he had about 5 or 6 mates in the pub. And he was going, "Oh, the bigger they are, the farther me and all that shit." I said, "Listen, mate, just enjoy yourself." I said, "But calm it down. You're swearing. There's a lady there with a gentleman who's older for your dad and your mum." I said, "Would you swear in front of your mum and dad like that?" I said, "Have some manners. There's children here as well." I said, "It's a family pub. Don't mind having a drink, don't mind you getting drunk." I said, "But don't be abusing people in the pub." "Oh, what are you going to fucking do about it?" I went, "Well, I'll put you out." What you're on about? I said, "Just calm down." He's made sure Howie, the lad's been fair with us, Howie. Can't remember his fucking name, say John or something. Howie John fucking hell, he's been fair with us. Well, anyway, another couple of pints later, Dutch courage starts coming on. He's coming near me, he's trying to be a clever cunt, so I'm standing side on. So if somebody's coming towards you, want to fight, you always try and put your don't stand like this. If you stand like that, just to go on like that. If I say for instance you were there and I just went like that, you're there like that. And I went that and pushed you on the chest, you would fall over because your balance is because what you do, you have your left foot forward and your right foot behind your heel behind you. So if somebody throws you, you can just sidestep there, throw a punch that you can move from side to side. But if you square on and you get hit, you just go back straight over your ass. tick over arse type of thing for. So that's called square on. So if you stand like this position, if you like this a bit with your chin down a little bit, so it's a punch, and you've got your hand in, you talk. I used to use my hands when I'm talking, so your hands, because I use my hands to talk with, they don't look, because I use them all the time to talk with, they don't look like I'm cocking them to throw a punch. So if you like this, then you've got to get your hands from this position here and up in your face. But if you're talking going, what it is, mate, and you've got your chin here, what it is, but when your hands are here, your chin's here, and that other hand's there, ready to go like that on your hand to stop you getting hit. So you can just tuck in like that, there, just tuck in, and then they can't get in, then you can just sidestep or whatever, or just push them back. But if you square on, you get it, you go on your ass. That's how I got caught the duff. When he caught me, I looked like that. The lad, he caught me square on. But I managed to keep my balance, I just fell down, halfway down. So anyway, he tries to punch me, and I just moved like that, and he missed me, and I just went bang, hit him. I think it was the left hook, yeah. I hit my left hook because the wall was here. And then he hit the door. It was the door when you come in. He hit the door, banged his head off the door, and then he fell. But his legs, instead of just falling, I think he was unconscious when I knocked him out. So when he fell bad on his knees, like really, I thought I fucking killed him. And then they went, oh, the others jumped up. I went, no, we just got to see if he's all right. I got over him, turned him round, put him on his side. Anyway, he's got up. About, I don't know, fucking hell. About 10 minutes we were in there with him. Anyway, he's phoned an ambulance, the fucking bloke and everything. Anyway, he's still bad. So anyway, we've gone out, and his brother was outside. He was a fucking big bodybuilder, lad. So we come out, and as we come out, they attacked us. So there was loads of bins there outside, because it was like, everyone was drinking, and the bins were all filled with bottles. And because people used to drink them fucking, it was Stella, I think. No, Stella, yeah. Gross, remember the gross bottles, fucking big, thick things, and then fucking little bottles. I can't remember what they're called now. Fucking, they were drinking bottles that women used to always have the straws in them, drink the alcohol in the bottles. It was an in thing. Everyone had a little bottle. So the bins were full of bottles. So we've come round. There's about fucking 40, 50 of them coming forward, and they ran at us like, yeah, and all of them. Come on, they're bang, bang, and they hit 2 or 3 of them. They all, like 2 or 3 fell, but they fell in a little couple, and the bigger ones trying to fight me could fight. We threw about 3 punches, and I was like sidestepping and cookies, getting in another 2 lads that neither bad. There was a band outside. Anyway, fucking next minute, the next minute, you hear the other police officer obviously turn up, and then this ambulance has come for that lad. The next minute, all these fucking bottles come flying over the top, bang, 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 bouncing off this van. So we've got underneath the van's here. So we've got this side, so the bottles are hitting the top of the van, they're not hitting us really here. And they're all throwing these bottles out, and then they're going in the bin, tipping the bins up, and then throwing bottles at us. And then we seen the fucking 2 horses starts coming down, big fucking massive horses. Anyway, this lad's trying to fight me. Anyway, I fucking hit him, caught him, he lost his bounty, went down. And he went, oh, that's it, like to me like that. I had enough. Anyway, fucking the cops have come, and the van's pulled up, and a couple of cars have pulled up, and they've grabbed him. And the managers come out, and they've grabbed me to put me in. He went, he's the doorman. He went to the club. It's them who started the fight, and this old man and woman have come out who was in there and went, that man there, give them every chance, officer, because he's asking statements, his fucking cop in there. They give him every chance to behave, and he attacked that man there. I'll make a statement, she said. And the other old man who was there, about 6 foot by age, I think 25. So he said, I'll make a statement. So anyway, we're there. Anyway, we fucked off. He said, oh, can you stay and make a statement? I said, yeah, 2 minutes, officer. So I said to Gary, we've got to fuck off, Gary, because fucking that lad looks bad. He was still not, even though he was awake, he was still like, look, he was fucking, no fucking brain dead or something, he was gone. Anyway, the ambulance come in and took him out. And I went out the back, and Gary opened the doors for. He said, well, I'll open the doors first so it's not suspicious. So he opened the doors, and the cops were there outside. Obviously, the trouble, them horses are fucking like that up here. And I thought I was big, 24, it wasn't 24 stone then, but it was probably looked, I was still big. I thought I was big. We see them fucking horses, they're monstrous. Anyway, they've come out, these football fans, anyway, they've fucking backed off. So we've jumped in the car and got home. And when they come in, he said, who was them and that's right? I said, oh, we don't know. He said, we only know them from here. He said, they only come for there because I advertised he said, I advertised in the window. He said, quick, he put a thing in the dorm and wanted for such and such. And he said, oh, I just know them as John and Tony or whatever fucking name he come up with. So we were lucky we got off, so we went back. But York's a lovely place. The people at York, but it was all them Leeds fans who'd been out off celebrating because they got through to the next fucking stage of the playoffs. And we got stuck in. We got stuck in the middle of them all, fucking fighting with them all, throwing cans and fucking everything. So fucking yeah, just lucky. But so we worked on another door down. When we went to Stockton, we went to downtown. So when we went to downtown, we used to work there, but sometimes we'd go to Sperrymore, but on the weekend we'd work there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it was the roughest pub. It was like the fucking cowboy days, no fucking bad. Every single day it was full of travellers, and I mean full of travellers. And then one night, we wouldn't believe this, we're on the fucking, we used to go, and John used to go, and he had this little van, like a tomato van we called it. It was like fucking, felt 8 of us in it. And it was red. And we get to the fucking place, and we parked this van so just to bring the dog into work. He had a top of the range Jaguar, the old Jaguar was like half the daily I went with him. It was 16.5 grand. I remember getting it at a place in Harrogate, I think it was. And we bought it 16.5 grand. I bought it exact same colours after dailies. Beautiful. It wasn't mine. It was like an old man's car, but he loved it, John. And he used to take us to work and that. The main lads would go with him. And I think you had about 17, 20 doormen. They were all top doormen. Really good. Benny McDevitt, Paul Cook, Gary Russell, Tony Bucko. We got a bad joke when we fought a load of. Tony got a really bad fucking mess when he got hit with a brick on the door. I'll tell you that just now, but that was a little load of fucking football hooligans. But they weren't at a match, they were just out on the night. So anyway, we were working at downtown. There's Bob Raw, another great lad from Peterlee. What was a big? There was another big lad called Steve Colville. He was there. There was, I'd say, about 20 of us. Cookie, and there was Tony Stubbs, Tony Johns. Tapper used to work at the other door. Tapper's brother was one who threw the pedal on on Lee Duffy. So there's about 20 of us, and we used to amalgamate from different doors. So anyway, he goes to we're on the door in downtown, and these fucking lads have come and said, "Oh, we're coming in with the wrecking crew." We didn't have a fucking crew, the wrecking crew were. And then somebody said, "Oh, the fucking football, the football hooligans." There's about 20, 25 of them teamed up. But this night there's about 6 or 7 of them. So I'm on the door, and the fucking one's come up, wanting to have a fight with me, going, "I'll fight you." And I'm thinking, "I'll fucking knock you out, you daft little cunt." So I'm on this door, and I'm 2 steps up. So I'm stood there anyway. The next minute, there's a queue of about 20 people stood round. There's people going in. You could go in the club, you go upstairs and go downstairs, and there was like three floors type thing. The bottom floor, the middle, and the top, middle, the bottom, hot spot. So we're on the door, and there's this. You always get a cheeky cunt. There's about 5 or 6, 7 of them, and one's going, "I could beat you in a fight," and all this shit. Anyway, I went, "Fuck off!" So I pushed him in the chest, and he fell back. We fell to these people. I said, "Sorry guys, I didn't mean that." Anyway, he's this cunt with him pulled this knife out. And he's went like that to slash me across the face, but because I'm up 2 steps and he's down, he's lower than me. So I'm probably 2 foot taller than him. He was only about 5'8", 5'9". He's jumped like that to slash me. I went, and I was lucky to jump back, but I hit the doors. The doors hit me, like the doors had like 2 big metal handles on them. And I jumped back and he missed. Anyway, as I've come back like off the door, I pushed myself forward and that, and I jumped. And I threw a left hook like Smoky Joe Fraser used to do in the old days. So I've caught him flush on the chin, fucking sparked him unconscious. He's knocked out and he's fucking pouring the blood. His nose and everything, his mouth, everything's pouring the blood on the floor. And he's all the people, the women that got back away from there. And then he was this cop woman. She could see everything because I was high up, and she was in a panda car. She went, "I've just seen you do that. You're under arrest." And she shot the other police officers, "Arrest him, come here." So they come out of the van, 2 of the cops come over. And then she came off and she went, "I want him arrested." And he stood there and she went, "So Kenny Gregory run the pub, great lad." And Sid, he was from Billingham, he was the manager. He went, "No," so he tried to stab me with the knife. There was no knife. So what happened when the knife went on the floor? Somebody else had picked it up out of the crowd and gone. So there was no knife. But where's the knife? Where's the knife? I can't see a knife. No knife. So anyway, I'm fucking, I need to talk about me. I feel sick. Emma! I think she's gone out with the dogs. So I feel sickly today. Medication makes you feel sick. So I'm on the door anyway, this cop woman, she's a little fatty thing. And she went, "Oh, you're getting arrested, blah, 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 Section 8 now, that's fucking shite." So he says, "Can I just have you for 2 minutes? You come upstairs and I can show you the proof." You see there, that camera there, on the passageway, both cameras have got the angles. And you can see who did what, and I can slow it down, slow motion for you. That was great. That was great because if it wasn't for that camera, I'd have been fucked. So he goes up these stairs, about 20 stairs to the top, and he goes into the room. And he goes in, he shows, she come down, she said, I really apologise. She said, really, I really thought. Say to me, told you I didn't do it. She went, no. She said, you can even see the knife shining in the slow motion or the knife. She said, I really apologise. Anyway, about 6 months later or so, that same woman, she told us her name, I can't remember the fucking name now. She was an inspector. She was speeding through Norton, near the duck pond it's called, which Laurie McMenemy used to stay there when he was a football manager at Middlesbrough. And Brian, what's the other one? Brian, can't be fucking name now. Can't remember his name, he used to play for Man U. He was a manager. I used to see him because I used to have a little flat in there called, it was in court, it was called, shut up! It was called, I can't think of it. Dragon Court, I think it was called, Dragon Court, and it was a Dragon Pub, I think it was called. And I used to pay nearly £100 a week for a little porky little fucking flat that was in one of the poshest area. It was all, when you went on the corner, they were all like big Victorian houses. And when you went right on the other corner, it was all brand new houses with a big steel gate where you push buttons and all that fucking limousines and all sorts going in and out. Fucking all like really posh people lived there. Oh, and roads, another one really posh. Anyway, fucking, this cop woman, she's driving through there, they're fast, and she's doing something like 60 miles an hour. And anyway, there was two young lasses coming back from the pub as well, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. And there was two lads on the other side drunk walking, they were coming this way, and that she was doing that speed, and this man was just he walked across the zebra crossing, across the road. She fucking hit him about fucking 60 miles an hour. He said he hit him that hard, he tumbled in the air and fucking hit the ground and kept rolled about 3 or 4 times. So there was 2 girls made the statement, they were about 20-year-olds, and 2 blokes in the 40s, 50s, and because they said, oh, well, your vision and stuff was impaired because you've been drinking. So yeah, we only had 2 pints. And the girls said, we only had a few drinks, whatever. Well, it got all fucking ushered under as usual with the cops, and she got off for the fucking, she should have had a blue light on the side. That was what it was. That was one of the reasons she got nicked. Anything, when you start speeding, you put your blue lights on. She never had the blue light on or the siren or anything. It was took about a year or something to go to court, and she got off with it in the paper. Fucking unbelievable. Probably the police again, corrupt. So yeah, so I got off of that charge with them. So anyway, we're on the door again, so they've come back, these wrecking crew. So there's about 7 or 8 of them on the front. And the cops are again over the other side. But these coppers, we knew one of them used to go in the club where we worked at Henry Africa's. They used to come in, we used to let him in for an hour. It was all right. Couldn't go to run like a tap. Fucking COVID's doing that. But there's fucking people, everyone I've spoke to in the last few days about this COVID. Anyway, so about 7 of them going, how then come in, we're not scared of you and all this shit. So I said, I jumped off. So the lads are behind me, and I've gone out and I've went, come on. And I've hit one, and the other one's come at me, and I've jabbed him, knocked his head back, and he just ran off the shit back. And then the other two's come over, and we're having a bit of a fight, up and diving and that. And then we have caught another one, put him down, and the other one's going, we'll come back with more people, all that shite up and all this. Anyway, I said, how are you fucking shit? Anyway, he got back up, the one who said he didn't know. He tried to come, flanked me, behind me. I seen the cunt, I grabbed him, pulled him round, and knocked him in the fucking face, dropped him. So there was like 4 of them on the floor, pouring the blood, and the other fucking shitbags ran off. So I chased him down the alley. I could run like fuck then. So I chased him down the alley, and Steve already caught my mate who worked the door with us. He caught one and bashed him in the alley, broke his fucking jaw. So the 7 of them got battered at night. So the cops come up and went, I said, fuck's sake. He went, no, we're not arresting you. Fucking brilliant here. He shook me fucking hand, the copper. And the other copper went, I've never seen it like it, right? There was 7 of them there, and they were just all over the fucking floor in a few seconds. He said, fucking unbelievable. And I said, he said, there's a new sheriff in town. We all started laughing. So that cop, he got nicked him. He was always into fighting with the Asian people and stuff. He didn't like. He was always going out having trouble with black people. It wasn't my thing. The lads I worked with on the job was Ali and Mark Johnson were black lads. So he got done for being racist and beating people up. Like the Asian people, he had loads of people he beat up over the years. And they tallied it up, and he got kicked out of the police force. But when he was there, he used to come to the club, he was all right. I had to let him in because obviously the manager's on the fucking door. But yeah, so ex-squaddy, including up 20, 30 years also allegedly engaged in sexuality with a man. Oh, you know what him there? Freedom, do you know what score ex-squaddy Freedom all that National Crime Agency. I don't know what made that computer sexual. I don't know what that is. Anyway, getting back to these. So anyway, I'm on the door at Spennymoor, which is a rough village full of travellers. You ever see the fight with what the fuck, Dan Rooney? He's a brilliant gypsy fight. Fighting about 10-15 minutes in Ireland, non-stop stand-up fight. Him, that bloke. Dan Rooney is from this place. Dan Rooney said that kid is going to be the number one. And Dan Rooney was fucking really good. He lived in that village. He's an old man then, but we were on the door. So fucking something on that door. I had about 15, 16 fights, and I knocked them all out, 1 or 2 shots, and it was all on camera. I wish I had that fucking camera now. It would be worth fortunes, wouldn't it? Because when you come in the door, and then there was a foyer, or you could go in that way. You could get to the pub. When you come in, you had to put in like your name, like Tommy Smith, S, and then put it moor through it, S Spennymoor. So it was a rough place. All travellers needed. So I'm on the door there, and this big, massive fucking, what it was in them days, if you had pine pea supper on, which you could pay you paid £1 for pine pea supper, just for instance. So if it was like, say on a what you call it, like on a Sunday, on a Sunday night, you could stay open because you had a license for putting pine peas on. So that license would let you stay up till 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I think it was 1 o'clock. No, it might have been 2. So what they used to do, people, they would buy like 3 pints at 1 o'clock to last until 2 type of thing. So, but when you come to the door would shut at 12. No one could come after 12. But because they'd paid for food, and they were getting the food served at 1 o'clock or whatever, there was a loophole in the law. There was another loophole where we worked on a boat. I'll tell you about that one. All that fucking load of wrecking crew in there, which were the same ones I had to fight with. I had about 10 in the locations with them. Never hooked them off. Well, they did. They got me. They battered fuck off in one. I'll tell you about that. Anyway, twice they battered me, but I was still standing again. So I'm on the door, and I said, this big lad coming in. He looked a bit like, didn't look like Tyson Fury, but he had his type of build, big long arms, big long legs, and he had a big fucking beard on, big lot of gold on, and sovereign rings. They used them sovereign rings a lot. So I said, oh, sorry, lads. Well, the other one was called Tommy. He was the best fighter in the village. And I said, you can't get in, lads. I said, the thingy's gone now, the bell's gone at the bar. I said, you can't get a drink. He said, who's going to stop me? Big, deep, who's going to stop me? No, big, deep voice. I went, and I'm going to fucking stop you. I'm being polite to you. I said, you can't come in. So I was stood with Gary Russell here, and Bernie was there. Big Bernie was about 20 stone. He's the one who got his jaw broke off Duffy. Big fucking old Bernie. Anyway, this fucker's massive, and that it's great for me because I love people toss. I always can throw that right uppercut. It's one of my best shots. Hit them on the chinny and it breaks in 3 places. Called the guardsman fracture. They call it the guardsman fracture because when the Queen's guards are stood on the pivot like that, they stood at the tension. When they fall in the sun, Buckingham Palace, they've seen a 15 stone. They land on the chin, it breaks in 3 places. I've done hundreds of them over the years. Anyway, he said, I'm coming in. I said, you're not. So anyway, he fucking threw this punch and he missed me by a fucking mile. His nickname was the Dentist. And they nicknamed him the Dentist because he told me in the teeth. He always went for the teeth. And all your teeth would get knocked out. He had a big dig on him, big massive dig, even though he was skinny. But he was about 16, 17 years old, but he looked skinny because he was about 6, 7. Anyway, I fucking went, bang, hit him this right uppercut. His head hit because there was the wall there, but there was another bit that had come down. So he fell back, but I hit him. His head went up a bit and he hit the top of the wall. Anyway, he crumbled on the floor and he hit the book where you sign and snap was the plaque on the wall, like a piece of wood where you sign onto it and he snapped down and he fell down. I got the other one come at me and I spun around from that side and he tried to hit me, they missed me. Anyway, I went boom, 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 up 4 shots to both sides of his ribs. Bang, 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 bang. I went, I broke his fucking ribs and he fell down the steps, a few steps, threw him out the door. So they were dead. I said, leave it. Come on, big fucking mouthful champ. Get up, you fucking coward. He wouldn't get up. He said, I've had enough, he said. Anyway, I let him out the door. And he fucked off. And I didn't know he was. I was only 21, I think, at the time. 21, 22. I destroyed him. It was all over because this fucker, he was the top fighter. I didn't know he was the top fighter in Darlington and all the Bishop Auckland and all them. They all knew where he was from. So he's in the books, Street Fighters. Henry Iab, his name is. He's had a heart attack. God bless you, Henry, if you're still there, mate. Henry Iab, they called him, and he was a top street fighter. But he was in that book that was written by Jugger, Street Fighters. And I felt him when I was only 21, and he said, that kid can fight, he can fight. So then, one night we're on the door. So what they used to do, the cunts used to find the cars and put our windows through. in the cars. It was like 7 of us got out the door, like the Magnificent Seven, you know, the old Cockerill film. And we go in with John in this fucking van. So we goes in, we came out in the van, all the windows were smashed, all the tyres were split. So we had to start hiding the car further down and walk up through the village to get into it. So we started getting on with quite a few of them. A few of the people started coming around. Because we were out of town dormant, people get a bit thingy, don't they? If you're at Darlington and you go to work at Darlington, I went to the door there, we had a little bit of chill. But I sorted that out as well. So we're on the door this night. This is probably the biggest gang I've ever had attack me. Not one about, not footballing, but like in a gang. So I've had like 500 fucking football fans in Stockport as well. I'll tell you that story as well. That's a beauty. So anyway, we're on the door. Like I say, I've knocked this man anyway. So it's months later, whatever. We're on the door anyway. These lads come, and they're all fucking skinheads, fucking boots. They're National Front, they're big crosses on their heads and all that stuff. So Don, if you're watching, he knows they're from Ferry Hill, I think, somewhere like that. I think they're from. And they're still there, got the same pub from 40, 50 years. They're proper racist National Front. They've still got all the fucking stuff in that area. And they used to go out with all the 14-hole boots and all that. So they're running down young kids, 15, 17, 18, 20, 25, 21. There were probably 2 or 3 30-year-olds there. But there's about 50, 60 of them on the front. So they're throwing fucking coins at me. I'm like, fucking, yeah, I made a quid here. Like, with the money 10 pence pieces and all that stuff. So I had about £2.50 at the end of that. I said, I'm going to get more wages off these than what I get paid off the fucking door. So I'm stood there. I think I got 15 quid a night. I ended up with about fucking 6 or 7 quid. So I'm putting it in my pocket, then to start throwing stones. I thought, I'm not having this. So it goes out. I went, oh no, leave it. So there's about 5 or 6 of them outside, and they're in an arc shape like that. So come on. Anyway, I bit one, I bit another one, and I banged the both of them clean out, and I mean sparked them out, and they like shit themselves. They all just dispersed. The fucking lot of them run like fuck because they've seen the power of me. This other one come at me, and I went, and I jabbed him, but I only jabbed him in the face. So I jabbed him, and he fell back on the road, and he fell in his bull, and he fell back like that, and he went, I think you fucking hit me, you knocked me down, but you never hurt me. And I thought, whatever. Anyway, I went and have another go. And out of nowhere, a fucking car comes, go bang, right into him, fucking ploughed him down, broke both his fucking legs. So I'm on the door. They've all fucked off, and the ambulance is coming. Everything took him in the ambulance. Fucking copper comes up. Oh, I'm going to get fucking nicked here. And they're going, John's going to get nicked here, Brian. We go upstairs. I said, no, fuck it. It was just standing. I said, anyway, he came. He was one of them very old, like, heartbeat bobbies. He said, all right, everyone all right? I said, yeah. So I said, did you see that? What happened earlier on? He said to me. I said, oh yeah, I seen him. Yeah, glad who got knocked over. He said, oh, you won't believe it. Listen to this one. I said, what's that, officer? He went, that was his own car. And that was his brother-in-law coming to pick him up to go to work. I was supposed to pick him up. It's outside the pub. He's got fucking banged off me. He got put on the floor. I said, that didn't hurt. But when he got up and ran over and the car hit him like that, boom, hit him. I said, that fucking hurt though, didn't it? And everyone on the door was fucking laughing like fuck. It wasn't nice for him, but yeah, broke both his fucking legs, put him in hospital. Anyway, the one I was telling you about, the lad who was a dentist, he came back about 6 months later with it was the same type of cars, John's. It was like a Jaguar, but it was a different colour. I think it was a maroon colour. So the next minute, they went beep, beep like that, and I'm stood on the door with Benny, and John's behind me. And this fucking shotgun comes out of the fucking car like that. So I just ran, and he shouted, I'll fucking shoot you, and he shouted blabbing. So I ran, and I put my foot up and kicked the fucking door, where the door window was open, hit it, and the window just shattered, and they just drove off. All black. Anyway, about 3 months later, I was in Bishop Auckland. I went to have a fight with someone. They set me up, and he come. I went, oh, then you fucking couldn't. Anyway, he ran like fuck through the graveyard. He ran like fuck the shit back. The lads, were supposed to fight me, didn't want to fight me, and he was there. That lad, that they were on a fought, they're a dentist. Do you want to go? I said, he went, no, I just forgot about them. And I found out he started working in Darlington on the door down there, and he was a fucking gun. He was always fighting with squaddies from Catterick. Is it Catterick? They used to come through to Darlington on the door, and so we're on the door again one night in this club. It was, I'm not joking, every night we went. It was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday it was open. Every night we had a fight, maybe 2, 3, 4 fights a night. Every single night. It went on for about fucking a year or something. So we goes up, used to go up the stairs. It was a big fucking load of stairs to the nightclub at the top. You went in the house, and she loved dancing me. I was always dancing all the rave music and that. And he used to have a dance floor with a big silver thing going around, the glitter of the ball. and all the people dancing on the dance floor and stuff. Anyway, 9 times out of 10, we used to get them in the headlock, choke them, take them downstairs, just young lads fighting. But this night, we're on the door, and goes downstairs, and these bikers come, about 15 bikers, obviously on motorbikes, part of the bikes over the road, and you could see all the bikes, and they were big loser blokes like 30 odd year old. We were only kids. Apart from John and that and Steve, we were all in our 20s. Anyway, they've come to the door. One was the main runner. They come to the door. Anyway, come in. They were all right coming in at first, and then they started. We went in the bar, and then they started. We said they started fighting this lad, and we broke it up. And then they turned on us, and we started fighting the fuck with them. Anyway, we were having a good go. Obviously, we were a lot bigger than us because we were only kids still. I dropped one of them, and I dropped another one. Anyway, I got fucking swelled in the eyes with something like whiskey or something. I couldn't fucking see. I was like that, trying to, and there was them Grolsch bottles bouncing off us, couldn't for glassing you. I was like that in that position for about 10 minutes. I was trying to get the stuff out of my eyes. I couldn't see, fucking blinded. Anyway, fucking the next minute, the fucking then we got them out. My eyes got better. The lads come from upstairs and got down, so we've got them out of the club. Anyway, we started fighting with them outside, and a fist fight. A couple got dropped, and a few of our lads got hurt, got black, broken nose, one got a busted eye and stuff. So we got to them outside. Anyway, the police turned up. Said, right, you're under arrest. We went to arrest the bikers. We went. Said, what do you mean you wouldn't arrest the bikers? There wasn't them fighting. It was the local we were fighting with, so we wouldn't grass them. We never grassed them. Anyway, one of them come up and said, yeah, thanks for that, brother. Called me his brother like that, because we were in grass. Anyway, we would make a statement against them. So every now and then they'd come back. And every time when we were in there one night, and it was a big loading of a wedding party, about 30, 40, 50 people. And about 6 of the bikers come. And we ended up fighting with these locals, and the bikers jumped in, helped us, and ended up being good friends of ours. Every month, at least once a month, they'd pop in and see us. Said, you don't get many people like you where they don't make statements. So even when I was a kid, we got on with them, and they were from Yorkshire. They're from, used to come through. Used to come through and stay the weekend there, but I liked it because it was rough, the pub and club. But there was a little pub downstairs, like I said. People would go in. There was these 2 girls. I'm not being disrespectful, girls, but you were big girls, and we used to call them double doors because you used to have to open both doors to get them in, and they were fucking like that going up the stairs. The 2 of them, I'd say, get me arm, come on, you get me Doris or whatever the fucking names are. Get me arms, I'd get their arms and held them up the stairs, and they'd hold the railings. Lovely ladies, they're all 50 odd year old. They were fucking huge, but they were beautiful people, lovely heart. And yeah, we used to look after them. We used to give them a drink for now and stuff. Just nice to be nice, but yeah. But you get these daft cunts calling, so you never done this, and done that. So I was on the door one night, and as you do when you're on the door, somebody comes in the door and they go, "I'll work at say Leo." So yeah, get yourself in, mate. He's like, because doormen, when they come in, they help you. So if they say 5, 6 doormen from another club come, you think I've got back up here because they're always backing up. I've been in clubs where there's doormen in, but like any built, I've jumped in, helped any things like that. So you help each other up. A bit like if you were a copper with a copper, or an army lad with an army lad, or a fucking soldier with a soldier, whatever, you back each other up. So these cocky cunts, I can't stand cocky cunts. 9 times out of 10, it was the cocky ones I'd knock out. No, like cocky, cheeky cunts. And they went, all right, lads, and they had these things called tux jackets. I think they were called they wear the tuxedos. They had these little jackets. Bella something called jackets, but they're little tux, like a tuxedo, but they're called Bella something jackets, but they made you look bigger. Used to wear them, so they were all bodybuilders. 5 of them come in, trucks. We don't have to pay. I went, what do you say? He said, we don't have to pay. We just can come in when we want. I went, here, have some respect, you cheeky cunt. And he went, what, you going? Bang, bang, fucking hit 2 of them straight away, knocked him fucking flying on the floor, and grabbed another one, fucking banged another one in the face, threw them all over the passageway, and all the knockouts were on camera. There was 4 of them. I think I get 4, 3 of them, 2 of them are knocked out conscious. One I put down, and the other one fucking shit. So he just put his hands up like that, like he had a machine gun on him, shit himself. But them bodybuilder ones always think they can fight. They walk around like they've got carpets under their arms. They've got no balance or nothing because they just lift weights all day, full of steroids. As soon as they start putting their hands up, the adrenaline kicks in, and because they're out 30, 40 pounds of water in the body just runs out of energy straight away because they're too heavy. So they can't fight. They like throw punches like that. They don't tuck in and no balance. They're not a proper boxer. I've had a fight with 12 sort lads and I've had fights with 19, 20 sort bodybuilders. They can't fight. So we were in the club, bashed them all. And they were big Graham's Dorman. A lot of them trouble off big Graham, but they'd never come off. But really cheeky. Because Tuxedos was a boat in Newcastle. It was dead posh, where a lot of posh people used to go. It was there for years. So that was on that door, so we think. So our leaves there because I hit somebody and made a mess of them. So what happened? I was on the door, and there was another cocky cunt. I went, oh, I'm fucking freezing, not doing that. I'm always doing this. I'm always messing up with my hands because I'm ready to fight then. I went, fucking cool. He went, man, you don't hurt yourself there. I said, one thing you couldn't fucking do, you daft cunt, with being fucking young. I was about 22 now. You just poof, straight away. These for the cheek. There's about 4 of them. He's about 30-year-old. He was big, full of steroids, big lump. His mate was a big lad. The other 2 were skinny cunts. So anyway, I'm out there chatting, bouncing about. So anyway, I jumped off the step and hit him like that, boom, right in the chin, banged him, and he hit the fucking deck, banged, smashed his skull off the fucking concrete. I went, oh, fucking hell. And he had, with him having white blonde hair, blood just poured all of a sudden on the floor, started going down the road. Like it was like a slope like that where you walked in, like a paving stone, and it's rolling down the paving stone. I'm thinking, fuck, I'll have to kill the cunt like that. So the cops are on the way, the fucking tired, you could hear them and everything. So they put me upstairs. And they opened the freezer in the kitchen. They put me in the fucking freezer, threw all loads of pasties and stuff on top of me in the freezer. I'm in the fucking freezer, freezing. And we were there about 20 minutes and they go around and say, oh, the women who were the cooks and that who worked in there, there's no one up here. We cooked, what are you doing? Anyway, they went, they didn't look in the freezers, I forgot. Anyway, I got out the back way and I got through the back way of the manager and I got out the side door. Anyway, I went to this person's house, who one of the lads who worked on the door. He said, come to the man and stay at me now, lasses. So I goes to his, but there's a warrant out for me arrest. But they knew who I was. They didn't know my name, but they knew what I looked like and everything. Because they'd seen me loads of times fighting and stuff. So some fucking blabbermouth said, oh, you went with such and such. Somebody must have told them I was in the house. So they came round, they stayed there the Saturday, Friday night, I think it was Saturday night, Sunday. They came to the door, about 20 of the cunts, all cars and that on the back and the front. But in them days, what happened is they had to get, you couldn't get it like now, they can get it. Sorry about this, but all this fucking hard and that fucking COVID. In them days, you have to get a warrant. You know, to get a warrant in them days, you had to get it off a magistrate. And if the magistrate wasn't right, you wouldn't get it. So they couldn't come into he got his wife to come to the door. Shut up! Got his wife to come to the door. She went, oh no, he's out from your husband. Don't you hear that? She said, I'm just in with my son. She's got a little kid who was about 3 or 4 to come to the door. She said, they're all to them trousers and my brothers. My brothers was out last night at a wedding. What's going on? She said, there's nobody coming in here without a warrant. And she shut the door. She was like, tough lass. Anyway, the lads, he's come back in the house, seen the cops and everything. She's phoned him. And they've come and said, oh, we're coming back. We'll have to get a warrant then. So we'll go and get a warrant. She said, well, you'll get the warrant and they'll let you in. So I phoned John Black. I got on the phone. Said, John, I need a favour. And he said, why didn't you just fucking phone me last night or something? If you were, I thought you were getting the lift last night. So I said, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. So next door said, so what they've done is, the next door's let me in with the neighbours. So I went out the back garden. There was no one about. They went, go. You know, you get good people, don't you? So I goes into the neighbours next door. And anyway, they've come back with a warrant for there. But I'm in next door now. So they've come in. I seen the trousers they've got. But it was not my trousers. It was fucking, to tell the truth. So I've gone and searched the house in the loft and everything. We were in there for fucking ages. They'd gone, so I had to wait here. It was late night, sorry. So it was a summer's day, sorry, it was. I'm getting mixed up with another story. It was summer's day and it was boiling outside. And the neighbours next door got me out over the back fence and I got into a car and they gave me a lift from their car to John's because they pulled up there, they might have been watching. So they got me in a John's car anyway, fucking on the door one night. Right, Brian Cockerill, we've got a warrant for your arrest. Can you just come quietly? So I had to go with them, so they licked me in Sperrymore, what a fucking shithole. So do you know the old Victorian prisons? It was like that. So it takes me down to the fucking cells. Oh, it was fucking concrete floor and a piece of wood, like a bed, and a little skinny blanket, like as thick as fucking that. It was fucking freezing in the cells. But the walls were them old white. But you see, when the craze get arrested in the cells, like in the 19, never been changed since the 40s, 50s. and you could hear water dripping in the other fucking cell and stuff. That was fucking, it was like a derelict building. So they nicked me in there, and they took me to court. I had to go to the court. Craig Beer was in where he's from, Tony Blair. Can't remember there, you know. Just up the road from where I live. His constituent was there, so I went to these courts with Craig. So we get to these courts, little village fucking place. Goes to the courts, and they were two like port cabins where you work on like a building site, and you go in. It was like two of them. So you had to walk, and we were walking and getting mud on our feet. I mean, what the fuck is this? So it goes in, and there's judges sat there, and magistrates and people like that. But me, I'm walking in, and what the fuck? Anyway, it goes in. I got done for the assault on the block and all that. Anyway, he never turned up. So the case got kicked out. Case against me dismissed. But I was in them cells all fucking like freeze, and John come and pick me again. John Black, God bless him. Yeah, I hope I feel better. So I hope I fucking feel better. So mate, I fucking fall to pieces. Everyone's got this full of cold. Every fucker I know's got it. Another one full of cold. So I mean, every fucking person. Debbie was just one. Our friend did it. She got it. Her husband's got it. People that people was over there. They were Chris Curry. Good lad, Chris. Very good lad. What the old days. He said, no, we were still beating out. Never mind fucking when you were in your prime, not a fucking person could have less than fucking 10 seconds with you. I put your money on anyone against you anywhere in the country. And he's laughing his house to them, you know. Yeah, so so I ended up working a few more months there, and it was getting like, oh, that's another fight. I had a fight, and I've got to apologise to a lad up there because I had a fight with his two brothers. I won't say the names. I thought it was two brothers. I got them mixed up with someone else, so I've knocked one of them out. And this other one said, that's my brother. And I think he meant brother mean like as a friend. And I've hit him the left hook. So it was a lad's name. I won't say the lad's name, but I apologise. I told you I apologise to you last time. From Sperrymore, it wasn't you, Rob. Called the lad Rob. I won't say his second name. He's a great lad, a great boxer. It wasn't him, it was somebody else. The lad who it was has passed away. Old Spike from there, really nice lad. I met him in jail again. He said, remember you knocked me out? I still didn't trust it then. And when it was him, but I thought it was this other like called Rob from up that way. But anyway, we sorted it out. I apologised to him, his family. So I put it in a book, I'd beat him, but it wasn't him. You know, you get somebody tells you, oh, that's such and such, that lad you just knocked out. And I kept it in a few books, I put it in, but obviously I took it out now. You know me, I tell the truth, I don't fucking bullshit. But this lad, he started to come in. I'm coming in, you're not going to stop me. And I just hit him with this fucking left hook because he horrible cunt. The lad, and they were sparked him and knocked him. I hit him. John Wheeler was there, he's passed away, John now. I hit him with this left hook, and as he hit him, he fell back into the wall and he stood and delayed. And I thought, come on then, come on. But he was knocked out on his feet, his eyes were gone like fucking like magnet, his eyes gone. And all of a sudden he just went, poof, just hit the deck, and he went, fucking, that was like a delayed reaction about. Remember Trevor Berbet when he got hit off fucking Tyson, we hit him, and he suddenly tried to fight, and his balance went. It was like that. He was like fucking Bambi on ice, just hit the deck. And I picked him up, and he all right. He was fucking messing. And the other one jumped into, oh, that's my brother, so you can fucking join him. And left hooked him and knocked him out as well. But he meant brother meaning like as when you go, like me saying that Chris Curry to my brother, so there was somebody who was close to you. So I got it mixed up a little bit, but I apologised to the lads, like I say, a couple of years ago. But yeah, so that was that. So that was probably the last fight ever. I've worked for about a year. I fucking must have had over 100 fights in there. Fucking ridiculous. But they were all mad as fuck. But in the end, to tell you the truth, they ended up fucking loving me in a bit, cuddling me. Very big fella, you know, because they'd warm to us and they'd realise I wasn't going to take any shit. But the club was a better club with us. They said the other dog was shite and you were around. They were just getting battered all the time. People just doing what they wanted. But the older women would come in, who were big girls. They were coming in, all the people in the 50s and that were coming to the club, going to the pub downstairs, and we'd help them upstairs. They said they loved the gentlemen, the people on the door, so they loved us being there because we were always nice and polite to people and said, thanks for being here. Come again, have a nice night, and if you're driving, don't forget your keys. And I'd have jokes with them on the way out. So I stopped working there. And I went with Brian Flaherty. I went to Darlington. Now that's a rough fucking place. Darlington's the biggest place in the northeast for travellers. It's the biggest camping site in the northeast. There's fucking thousands of them. And then so I'm on the door there, and it was called. That many fucking couldn't. What was over 100 clubs I was counting there. Over 120 places I worked. Over 120 places. What was it called? Hold on. Harvey's Wine Bar, fucking posh, ooty tooty. Darlington is conservative. It used to be Tories now, but it were like a lot of conservative people live there. Really posh people, a lot of money people live there. I don't need a nice place, shops like bins and fucking BHM stores, and they're all like really expensive. Estee Lauder and all that fucking shit. You know, at Christmas you could see them buying it in them shops. So I worked there, and I worked on the door. So you walked on this path. I can't remember the fucking name now. What's he called? Harvey's fucking, what was he called? Don't come to me anyway. So anyway, I'm working there in Big Bright Flight. The one in the videos you see train moving, I'm squatting 700 pounds and stuff. If you watch the video, see me squatting 320 kilos on my videos. So Brian Cockerill training. There's one where I'm doing 120 kilo tricep press down on a tricep machine. I do about 6, 7, 8 reps and that, maybe more. I see fucking full of shit. And then when they say it, oh, sorry, Brian, I wouldn't have believed it, because he said to deadlift 120 kg would be a fucking nightmare. Never mind try. How the fuck can your tricep push it down to the back of your true tricep? I said, well, have a watch and you'll see. And there's another one where I'm standing with 2 10-stone dumbbells, which is 280 pounds, which is 20 stone, and I'm pressing them above the head like that in the gym. People had no chance. Oh, you're full of shit. So that's the reason I started video on, because people said I was lying about the weights I was lifting. I was squatting 7.5 plates. I went, fuck off. No one can do that. So we videoed it and proved to everyone what I was lifting, what I was benching, what I was squatting, what I was deadlifting. And that's how I got it. When Steve Reeves from what's Steve Reeves? Steve, how his fucking name now? From Sheffield. He wanted me to compete in the Britain's Strongest Man. Steve Shannon, are you all right? We've just been about Steve. Good lad, Steve Shannon. He knows all the stuff about me. Steve Shannon, his uncle used to be in the doors. He knows me from Groville. All the Groville's rough as fuck lads. All tough, all fucking broad, tough, all fighting lads, all top people. All good lads back me, and I used to work there. So I'll tell you that one first. I'll tell the Harvey's why I'm back, go back to the house. I'll go sit down, they're all posh, and they're like, oh, hello, and all the women have got posh, like 300 drum dresses and all this, and fucking all, you could see the poshness of them. So the bar's a bar, Harvey's wine bar. Oh, hello, old boy. And I went, oh, golly gosh, you know, all them type in there, fucking, I'm like, fucking hell. I'm on council estate. They were all like, oh, I say, and then they get them fucking ones with filofaxes used to do me tits. I'll just check to see if I've got an appointment that day. I'll just check if I'm busy on that day, you know, trying to show off. Like some of them were like fucking didn't have 10 pence, didn't have a 10 pence in the pocket, just pretending to be yuppies. Hello, golly gosh, yes, I'll be there. Ascot, yes, we'll be at Ascot line, bastard. You go to the fucking Coronation pub or something. So anyway, I'm in there with all these people, probably held about maybe 150 people. So it's very posh. Anyway, a couple of travellers used to come, Mickey White. He was the best fighter, and Mickey West, I think it was Mickey White and Mickey West, I think they were called. And they were the top 2 fighters in there. They weren't big, they were only 10, 11 stone lads, but they were proper bare-knuckle fighters. And I was on the door with Brian Flaherty, and the lad who had it was, I can't remember. He seen me bench six plates, this lad, I can't remember his fucking name. Mark Epstein and Paul Epstein. Paul run the gym, where I bench 6 plates each end for 6 reps. Then I put 6.5, and I got one rep and 2 touches, which was fucking ridiculous amount of weight. And he seen me do it. So I'm on the door with Paul worked the gym, Noah's gym, and they did a 2,000 pound leg press for 12 reps. I did it in front of fucking Mark Johnson, Ali Johnson, about 40 people come and see me. They all come and see me do the record. I did 2,000 pounds for 12 reps. Then later I got 15 reps. I did 850 kg in home house, and I did 12 reps with Bud Armstrong and Mark. It's on the wall. Brian Cockerill, 850 kg leg press, 12 reps. Still there, the record on the wall. So anyway, I'm in this posh pub. So it's not rough like anymore, but I prefer the rough pubs. I like the people rough because you know you're happy with them. So anyway, they're in there. They went, hey, I'm going to buy. I've got the house on the market for 1.2 million. All this shine. Fuck off, you divvy. So I'm talking to people. Anyway, I'm in there. So next minute, I'm at that side because you can come in the back way. The Darlington football supporters were little cunts. So there's about 7 of them in that up there. And at the front doorway, yeah, when you come down, you know, Coronation Street, when you see it, and it's all cobbled paths. This was all cobbled, so when you walk, you slid on the fucking paths. It was fucking terrible. So it was like slippery as fuck, the cobbles. So you go in the thing and wipe your feet and go in. So Sean Day's there with me. You see Sean coming on quite a lot he's from West Lane, originally Sean. So he's waiting the noise. He come to see me, so he went, oh, I'm Sean. I said, I'm Brian. I was only 21, 22 at the time. Sean was a little bit older than me, and Flighty was a little bit older. Flighty was the big heavy lad. So we're on the door next minute. There's trouble because I'm up here on my own and they're on the door. So Mickey White's in, Mickey White and Mickey White. I can't see the fucking name, just lost it there. Mickey White and another lad. He's come and we're on the armed with these fucking football hooligans who have come in. And when they've been dead posh, they had these big ashtrays like that, big glass ashtrays where you could sit and smoke and flick your ash in. And there was like lovely tables you sat at with these fucking lads started fighting. I said, behave, and I grabbed two and I threw them out the door. And there was about another 5 or 6 behind me, and I hit one, caught him, knocked him down, grabbed another one, and then one hit me in the face with a fucking ashtray right across my face, cracked my cheekbone there with a fucking big, massive ashtray, hit me right in the face with it. So I grabbed the cunt, I bit a fucking chunk out his face, went spit out a big chunk out of his flesh, and threw me screaming like a fucking guinea pig. So I'm fighting the others anyway. Sean them have come in and fucking Flatty's trying to get this cosh out of his pocket, and stuck. By the time we got there, I was nearly fucking battered the fuck. They were punching the fuck out of me. I was only 21, 22, something like that, 22, I think. And he said, fucking hell, he can go, that kid. And Mickey White and Mickey West, that's it. Two great lads. I think one's passed away now, Don said. It was from that area, but it was a tough place, Darlington. It's full of travellers, always fighting for money and stuff. Big Lewis Walsh, my friends from there, great lad. Great bare knuckle fighter. He's had fights for fucking some top fighters. It's 20 grand fights and won them. All these bullshits come on. Oh, I had this fight and I had that, and can't prove it out. He's got all the videos, all the lads. We've seen him fight, we've seen him do it, and you never hear him say nothing, you know. But he's a good lad. Lewis, I love him all the world. Good little lads, back me up. So that was them fuckers in there, the football hooligans. So the next ones, I'll just stay on for 20 minutes. So the next ones was we worked on the door in Africa. I was in Africa's, so I skipped that. So we're gonna go back to there. So I was going to go down in Africa's, which is a theme pub, and it was all done out with the African Queen, and it was a boat you'd pay to get in. It was lovely. It was about 2,000 people going, and it was a theme part, like being in Africa type of thing. It was Zulu masks on the wall, and all the girls were dressed up with grass skirts on and everything, and bras like on here, grass on. And they were all behind the band. There was two young lasses come on dancing in the midnight hour and Billy Idol songs, and they do all the choreography, and then there'd be like an entertainment come on, like say Shwaddy Waddy or fucking the London Boys came, and the Four Tops came, the Stylistics came, Hot Chocolate came. We used to look after all them bands from old bands from the 60s would come from America and get paid, and we looked after QFX, we looked after the Bay City Rollers 3 times. Looked after Mud, another great band. Glenn Klopp, okay, mate. I'm just sorry I'm not answering anything on here. I'm just keeping in focus with the stories. So we're on the door, working there, and there's another one at Stockport. I think it was Stockport. It was Stockport in Manchester. I'll get mixed up with Stockport. So we goes to Stockport. They said, no, what we're going to do? So in the Stockport, when they were all men dressed up as women, like Lily Savage, I thought it's not going to work. He lived in fucking council estate. He had fucking Blowwall, Bradworth, Roseworth, rough as fuck, all lads like, oh, fucking punch that little puff, and I'll give him a fucking back, like that's all the talk. So I said, you're not going to get away with it. They're not going to come in. They'll just stop coming. So this bloke thinks he knew better. There was a lad called Nigel who went at the door. He was the manager. He went, you know what, Brian, you're right. It's not going to work. They're going to fuck the club up. And they were getting about 1,500 to 2,000 people in. And so this manager come to better it, because they were all over in Scotland, they were all over the place. There was these Henry Africans popped up from all over the country. So it must have been a franchise of them. So anyway, I think Jeff Capes, security, got took over them in the end. So we don't forget, push the like buttons, guys. 35, push the buttons, the like buttons, keep the supply, keep the trolls down, does the heads in when you see us getting on. So the next minute we go to Stockport. So we're going for a night out. So there's the bar staff, the girls getting on, the barmaids, the glass collectors, everyone's on this 52-seater bus. So we're all sat there going, oh, fucking here we go. So ready to go all the way there, fucking buses. Fucking 8 girls feel sick. So I want to sit at the front. I'm sitting in the back, I'll throw up. So I'm sat at the front, me and Bucko sat together, and we sat on the bus. I think there was about 10 dollars we went. It was me, Steve Covell, John Black, Cookie. I don't know if Bob Roll was there. There was 10 of us anyway. We went. I think Bernie was there. Yeah, Bernie Cookie. Yeah, I don't think Gary Russell was there. It was 10 of us went anyway on the bus. So we goes on the bus. We get there. Well, they were all singing on the bus and all shite. So anyway, we get there, just doing our normal clothes. Goes in, and my neck was fucking huge. I had just over 23 and a bit inch neck, monstrous neck. So I'm stood with a t-shirt on, and I'm there. And within the bar, we were talking all the next minute, there's, here we go, shouting the football team. So where it was a bridge. It must have been a railway. Couldn't see the railway, but it was a bridge. There must have been a railway for the thing. You couldn't see because there was a building in the way. So we came in this like yard thing. It was all grass. And there was this Henry Africa's. You can see the name of Henry Africa's. And these are coming over the bridge and walking out. Here we go, stop, all this fucking screaming, shouting. So football fans coming down. So I thought nothing of it. They'll just pass the club. They come into the fucking club, and there was one about 23, 24-year-old game little cunt. So he goes, I said, you can't get in. They've done the normal doorman, bottled it. There were 6 doormen on, and they walked away from the door, just let them in. I said, what are you fucking doing? They can't come in with tradies and stuff on. And they've been there, but they said, no, we can't see him there. He's the main leader. You're like a fucking nutter. He said, if we go out there, they'll come to our house and burn the houses down. I said, well, you just can get out of the back and go on, fucking, we'll do the door. So we did the door. Anyway, we did it as best we could. We couldn't. Anyway, they charged the door, about 100 of the cunts, and got in. So we run right across the other that side, there's a big hallway like this. We run across the dance floor, got to the back, and there was a bar, square bar, big massive bar. And behind the bar, they had I pulled the tables out and jammed the tables there. So we had all tables on top, like fucking Rocks Drift, like with the Zulus. It was like that. So we jammed them so they couldn't get to us. And they're throwing bottles at us and everything. So I grabbed the trays. I got the trays. Get the trays. The trays where you put your glasses on them. We've got the trays and they're throwing glasses, bouncing the glasses, and right, put them on our heads. And so they're throwing like raining glasses anyway. We were lucky enough, it only lasted about 10 minutes, and the cops turned up. He's going, so I'm doing that with my neck. Like that, and fucking he's going, how me and you were? I said, no, then me and you had one fight, daft cunt. So I'm shouting over there, about 100 feet, 60 feet away from that. I said, me and you get in the middle, have a fight. Whoever wins, the others all what saves. Everyone getting beat up, all the people getting in trouble. Me and you, mouthpiece, you seem to be the leader. I'm the leader of the race. I'll fight you. Whoever wins, we walk away. And he didn't want to do it. The fucking little shitbag, he stepped and said, he still throwing stuff again. So anyway, I had to stand back. And the girls were all screaming. I said, so on the shutters, and pull the shutters down. They pulled the shutters down so they couldn't get out. The girls behind the bar. They were terrified. So anyway, fucking the manager, the one who was the blabbermouth, the one who was dressed up in women's clothes, he's like, oh, it's scary, isn't it? I said, now see what you've caused. I told you what would happen, you fucking idiot. So anyway, the police have come. Fucking lucky for us, the police did come. When we got killed, there was over 100 of the fuckers. They were all screaming stop. Anyway, the cops come in the fucking vans and all that stuff and moved the one. He said, see him there, he's the leader. The cop said, and that was the one I was going to fight. He said, they're scared of him because he just goes petal on the houses. He's a fucking lunatic. He said, we had him on the radar for years. He said, but I can't believe that they haven't attacked us in here because usually just come in, stab people. He said, they're known for it. I think it's because we were calm, cool, collective, and we weren't scared, and we had everything like, we've done it how many times with the door. The worst thing you can do in a nightclub, if you see a gang coming, once you let them in that door, they can disperse around the club. You don't know who's who. They can amalgamate with people, then come out and slash you or cut you or stab you. So you've got to stop them at the door. It's like get the fuck out and stop them like a force. And once you let them in, you're going to lose the battle because fucking you can't fight 100 people. So then, cop, you're okay. Freedom Cat, man. Hope everyone's okay. I don't think, man, any of you would want a cold. Fuck off. I've already got it off you. Every cunt's got it. You know what? I've been sat here now. Everyone's coming on here with a cold. It's me. I'm supposed to give you the light virus off the computer. Freedom. Timmy B. Hey, Timmy B, son, you all right? I think he's got a cold as well. I'm sure he has. Emma Cockerill, she's got one. We've had it for ages. She was crying with it the week. She was that bad. She was in agony. I don't know. I'm staying on these, staying alive. I'm alive. I'm fucking just alive. So it goes back to Henry Africa's, and they brings these people. The bloke's going, hi, Anne, and dressed up as a woman. Oh, no, it's not going on like this. And the lads are going, I'm not fucking coming there with them fucking dressed up like women, fucking men dressed as, like old fashioned, because it wasn't, I won't express it, because it was Manchester's a bigger place. Because they need Manchester and Bolton and Manchester and Stockport, because they're the big cities. They've evolved into that. You know what I mean? They've evolved where they've let back whatever bygone, just want to do what they want to do in the pubs and that, let them have it. Where we're in a smaller village type place, like a little town, they haven't adapted to like see men walking around holding each other's hand. And it doesn't fucking bother me one bit. I'm not bothered who's fucking gay, but it doesn't bother me in any way, shape or form. But You get people, I thought it's not going to work in that area at that time. It was like the late 80s, 1980s. And within about 5 weeks, the club shut down. Fucking couldn't, no one was going. We all started going to the town, so we had to leave that club. And we started working at another club. We were working in one called the Big Night Out. So I was in there, and there was a lad in there called Phil. He'll remember me. And he was in the pub. And I went in with Steve Cover, so he goes upstairs. It was a Sunday night, and it was a fucking nightmare. It was one of them ones where you went round and round and round to the fucking top. It was called the Big Night Out, and it was called Eleanor and Rigby's, which is the Beatles. So, and Tracy and Sharon Bass used to work at the door, and the mum, they're from Birmingham, lovely people, like sisters to me. And the mum's a mum to me, and the dad's a dad. Great people, and I worked at the door with them for about 6 months there. Anyway, this lad comes, he said, I'm the best fighter in Birmingham. So he comes in the toilet and he goes, I'm going to fight you. So he threw this punch, missed me, I went bang left hook, dropped him, and he landed in the urinals in the toilets. And Steve went, fuck, left hook, how the fuck did you manage to get that past? Because we only got that much gap between the wall and getting on his chin. I hit him, dropped him, and he was knocked out. So I picked him up with Steve, I said, you can't leave him there, get him up. Picked him up, we carried him, there was some seats because it was the sun, there wasn't that many people, and laid him across the seats and woke him up. And got him got a taxi home and everything, but still to this day, he told his wife coming the phone, said, you knocked my husband out, didn't you? I went, who are you? Just because he was talking to Brian at the club one night. And he went, oh yeah, he said, no, you only fucking hit me, he's just hit me one little fucking shot and I was unconscious. He said, power was unbelievable, the power and speed of his hands. He said, no, I guess I must be the best fighter in Birmingham now. I said, he's laughing his head off. Yeah, fucking hell, some fights over there as well. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot. Starving, I'm going to use. I'm fucking freezing as well. And I'll be back at more stories. I've got loads more, so I'm going to amalgamate some in with others tomorrow. And have a chat tomorrow again. So we're all the fucking same, we're all freezing, so I'll just cut it short and be back on tomorrow. Same type of stuff tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much for listening to me. Give you a little pup back there, barking. He's going to go up now. Yeah, probably proper ulceration, any.